This is 7 National News making headlines. Deputy ruler of Dubai attends closing ceremony of UITP. UAE Minister of Higher Education and Scientific Research opens GTEx 2011. And Japan braces for massive aftershock. The 59th World Congress and Exhibition of the International Association of Public Transport, hosted by the Roads and Traffic Authority, closed its doors today. His Highness Sheikh Maktoum bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Deputy Ruler of Dubai, this morning attended the closing ceremony at the Dubai World Trade Center. Sheikh Nahyan bin Mubarak Al Nahyan, Minister of Higher Education and Scientific Research, and His Highness Sheikh Hashir bin Maktoum Al Maktoum, Director General of the Dubai Department of Information, were also present. In all, the first UITP World Congress and Exhibition held in the MENA region was attended by 2,000 delegates coming from 80 countries, and the exhibition was visited by 9,700 visitors. The multiple environmental, social and economic benefits of PT ×2 provided a supported basis for the continuation of the UITP campaigning effort, and the past week has confirmed the extremely high acceptance and commitment of the public transport community across the globe to the targets set by UITP. The most ambitious initiatives and projects were awarded from among 155 applications received for the awards. Among the winners was the Abu Dhabi Department of Transport, winning the Daring Ambitions Award, and the Centre of Excellence in Urban Transport India, winning the Knowledge and Research Award. Geneva will host the 60th UITP World Congress and Exhibition from the 26th to the 30th of May 2013. Sheikh Nahyan bin Mubarak Al Nahyan, UAE Minister of Higher Education and Scientific Research, today inaugurated GTEx Spring 2011, the Middle East and Asia's leading education, training and professional development event at the Dubai International Convention and Exhibition Centre. This edition of GTEx features strong participation from all the top UAE-based universities and academic educational institutions. Additionally, the 3-day event is showcasing up to 2,500 academic options to over 30,000 visitors from across the Middle East. It will also include 3 subject-specific excellence forums in engineering, healthcare and medicine, and business and finance, specifically for final year graduating students and working professionals.
We have 361 exhibitors from 37 different countries, offering a range of study options from undergraduate, postgraduate, and professional development courses. We also have a cluster of vocational and occupational courses that are here on offer for students right from higher secondary level to working adults and professionals.
The UAE and countries globally are driving innovation and entrepreneurship in an effort to boost economic growth. Entrepreneurship among the youth has become a core focus in this drive, with private companies, governments and non-profit organisations now getting involved. Initiatives such as youth training and mentoring programs, as well as competitions, are now taking place across the UAE. Lauda Sexton has this report.
There are nearly 1.2 billion people globally between the ages of 15 and 24, according to the United Nations. Given this number, it is evident why fostering entrepreneurship among youth is becoming a key component of governments and companies around the world. In the UAE, NJAS, a member of the Junior Achievement Worldwide, the world's largest non-profit business education organization, is doing just this.
NJAS UAE is uniquely positioned to offer programs not readily available in the school system here.
I have learned from it that it's very important to work as a team and to have decisions and to think about the 2 or 3 next steps and to make an idea into a business.
Since 2006, NJAS has reached more than 6,000 students in 15 UAE schools and has more than 547 volunteer mentors. Volunteers form the backbone of this program, giving valuable time, advice and education to students. Sridhar volunteers at Al Salam School for Girls in Dubai once a week, where he teaches students on how to set up a company from inception right through to liquidation. a high value is placed on encouraging and teaching entrepreneurship by real-life business projects, skills that simply cannot be taught from textbooks.
You'll be amazed at their energy that they have, especially when they came up with their business idea. And if you talk to the kids, they have such creative ideas. They think out of the box. They don't have the standard business terminology. They just think of an idea, they build, and to the extent that one of the girls was saying is to get some of the jobs done, she was ready to draft in people that she knew. You see, they network so easily. So business actually is not a big thing for them, but it's just channelizing those energies into the right path so that they can make it successful.
Volunteering and nurturing our youth is crucial today, with over 100 million students expected to enter the Arab workforce in the next 10 years. It was a group of young students who founded one of today's fastest growing companies, Facebook. The next Facebook founder could be among us here in the UAE. Another UAE organization fostering entrepreneurship is Sharjah Television, who recently produced their Young Ambitions program, encouraging students and graduates to present their business ideas to a panel of judges.
Here at UAE, 1 out of 5 person, it's diabetes, and we have like 350,000 diabetes here at UAE. So I should to invent something, related to them to support and help them. So I'm invent this device which is monitoring glucose monitoring systems to help the diabetes, and I got a lot of support from my family, friends.
Fostering an entrepreneurial mindset like Mohammed's among UAE youth is essential, where 31% of our population is under 25 and growing. Lourdes Sexton, 7 National News.
The International Petroleum Investment Company, IPIC, has announced the 11 billion dirham Fujairah refinery project will provide about 400 jobs for Emiratis. As part of the government's strategic initiative, the refinery will be constructed near the new crude oil pipeline, which extends from Abu Dhabi to the exporting ports in Fujairah. It has been designed to treat Murban, Haya Zakum and Dubai crude oil. The project is expected to employ 750 employees, of whom the UAE nationals will be 70%. With a capacity of 200,000 barrels a day, the project is executed by IPIC at a cost of 11 billion dirhams. The CEO of Etihad Airways, James Hogan, last night addressed the World Tourism Forum in Switzerland on the subject of sustainable growth. In his keynote speech, Mr. Hogan discussed the central role tourism plays in the expansion of economies and highlighted the progress of the Abu Dhabi 2030 plan and Etihad's role in achieving this ambitious vision. Mr. Hogan said tourism is a fast-growing industry in Abu Dhabi, which makes Etihad's participation in events like the World Tourism Forum increasingly relevant. Consumer confidence in the UAE remains to be trending upwards following last quarter's increase, according to the latest Consumer Confidence Index. The CCI, a quarterly survey conducted by jobsite Bait.com in conjunction with research specialists YouGov Siraj, found that consumer confidence in the UAE increased by 5.8 points since last December. Meanwhile, Qatar recorded the largest drop of 5 index points. KSA and Lebanon recorded the largest increases, moving up the index by 10.7 and 10.1 points respectively. In Morocco, it dropped by 3.6 points. As part of the CCI, respondents are asked questions about their personal financial circumstances and how they compare to the same period last year. Overall, 35% of the region's respondents say their financial position is the same as last year, and 25% say it has gotten better. In the UAE, 28% say they are better off than last year, while 35% say they are in the same position as in 2010. The UAE has been ranked the most IT-friendly country in the Middle East. The Global Information Technology Report 2010-2011, published by the World Economic Forum, ranked 138 economies off the back of their ICT readiness and economic growth. In the Network Readiness Index, the UAE was placed 24th globally, putting it at the number one spot for the Middle East. The main drivers for its top spot were high mobile phone use, availability of new technologies, and government funding for the IT sector. The UAE was then followed by Qatar 25, Bahrain 30, Saudi Arabia 33, and Oman 41. Looking abroad now, Japanese government seismologists warn of a possible magnitude 8 aftershock in coming months, following last month's massive 9 quake off its northeastern coast. The Japan Meteorological Agency has boosted its Quick Response Centre, the Volcano and Earthquake Reaction Centre, from a staff of 7 before the March 11 quake to more than 3 times that number. The Japan government's estimates for the bill for last month's earthquake may top $300 billion, which would make it easily the world's most expensive natural disaster. More than 100,000 Havana residents are without running water as Cuba faces its worst drought in 50 years. State-run newspaper Granma said the drought, which has been running now for 2 years, is affecting more than 1 million residents in the capital city as the country hopes for heavy rain to return in typically wet May and June. The government has started loading a fleet of water trucks to deliver relief to residents who have found themselves without water. And authorities have called on residents to conserve water more carefully, saying the recent wet weather has not been enough to make up for the lack of water in reserves, which remain dangerously low. Up next, Linda Berenger has the day's business news, so stay with us.